During an emergency evacuation drill of Building 108, it became quite apparent that we had a problem with being able to get people with mobility impairments from the second story out of the building in a safe and efficient manner.
The building was originally the squash courts. The two main floor levels are half a level above the main entry. So when you come into the entry, you've got half a flight up to one teaching level and half a flight down to the lower level.
On the lower level, you are able to egress easily in a wheelchair. Unfortunately, on the middle level and level 3, unless you are mobile, you are unable to actually get down the stairs. So we looked at options around utilising the lift. And then we were told we couldn't use it because it wasn't fire-proofed around the lift.
Normally in most buildings you would have a fire-isolated staircase, but in this case you have an internal staircase which cannot be isolated from a fire in the building. So one of the options was to actually construct external fire-isolated staircases. But this option, turned out to be, prohibitive in cost.
Then we also looked at an option on the southern end of a platform that we could then go from the top to the bottom. And then we looked at stairs on the exterior of the building. But from a cost perspective and from disruption to the utilisation of the building and also for the occupants, it just wasn't appropriate. So we've actually come up with an easier solution that's easy to implement, easy to maintain and easy to train.
The idea came from Nadine, and so we investigated and Nadine arranged for an example of the chair to be brought to the campus by St John Ambulance, and with a group of stakeholders we tested it, used it and assessed it, and it was agreed that it was a good solution to the problem.
Dan works in the occupational therapy building, emptying the recycling bins, and I'm Dan's care support worker, and we come up every Wednesday and are always in the building on different levels. So the evacuation chair is a really good thing for us to have. Otherwise, I would have had to have either carried Dan down or wait until the fire department come or something like that. And it just makes me feel a lot better and a lot safer to be in the buildings now, actually knowing that it's easy to get out and we're both safe, because I wouldn't want to leave Dan, although the fire wardens would be shouting at me going, get out, get out. I wouldn't leave Dan. That'd be my first priority.
I'm going to raise this handle up to a decent height.
Our students enrolled in the occupational therapy program will learn about using the stair chair as part of their curriculum. This gives them the opportunity to understand how they can assist people with disabilities in an emergency situation, but it also means that there are many users of Building 108 who have been trained in its safe use.
We have been looking at similar situations in other buildings where we have some known egress issues. So we're embarking on a program of investigating which buildings would benefit from that. So ultimately I think we'll be able to roll this out into other buildings within the campus.
After using it, it just shows how easy these new chairs are and how effortless they actually are to get down any flight of stairs and just get a person out safely without any issues at all. So I think that having these chairs in all the buildings where they need to be going up and down, Dan's just pulled off great, so he thinks it's awesome, he thinks it's great that it's there.